So in this case, now, guys, previously when we broke down evaluating, I gave you an angle, right? So you're given an angle, and then you could just apply whatever formula you're given. In this case, I'm not giving you an angle. I'm giving you a trigonometric function and a constraint. And then you think, oh, man, what do we do about that? Oh, yeah, we spent a whole class period doing that last chapter, right? So we have a trigonometric expression, secant of some angle beta equals -3. Remember, guys, secant is a ratio, right? It's hypotenuse over adjacent. So that means I can draw a triangle. Now, I just don't want to draw any triangle in space because beta is restricted between pi halves and pi. So I'm going to draw my Cartesian coordinate system here. And I know that here is pi halves and here's pi. So my triangle needs to look like this, right? And remember, here is your beta, and there is your right angle. Now, the other important thing to recognize from this case is remember, guys, the hypotenuse cannot be negative, right? Yes? So that's why this is a -1, and that's a 3. OK, so just be careful with that. All right? So now we can use Pythagorean theorem to kind of do it. Is it OK if I do it in my head? 9 squared minus 1 would be 8. Square root of 8 is 2.828427, which we don't want to use. We want to simplify that to 2 radical 2. And now, should that be a positive or a negative? That should be a positive, right? Because it's going up, right? That was like the big mistake students made in this section, was they would get this, and then they didn't put the positive negatives correctly for the constraints or the quadrant that it was in. All right, so now we have a triangle. So let's do, what is the formula for tangent of 2 beta? Well, just from there, it's 2 tangent of beta divided by 1 minus tangent of beta squared. Well, now that we have a triangle created, can we figure out what tangent of beta is? Yeah, we can plug it in. Tangent is it's 2 square root of 2 over -1, which is really just -2 square root of 2, right? So we can write this in as 2 times a -2 square root of 2 divided by 1 minus -2 square root of 2 squared. All right, do a little simplifying here. That's going to give us a -4 square root of 2. Here, this is going to be a 1. If I square this, that becomes a +4, and that's a 2. 4 times 2 is 8. So that's a -4 square root of 2 over a -7, which I will just simplify here to a +4 square root of 2 over 7. That's good multiple choice question.